The Golden State Warriors just stole scoring machine McClung from the Lakers, and I think this is one of the greatest decisions Golden State Warriors has made this offseason. So in today's video, we're going to be going through 5 reasons why McClung is a perfect fit for this Golden State Warriors team, and how he can help this team win another NBA championship. So don't forget to like this video, and if you do want more Golden State Warriors content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. 99% of you aren't subscribed, so guys, it mean the world if you could subscribe. But let's get into the first reason. And the first reason is his great scoring ability. As you all know, McClung is a great scorer, and he has shown it time and time again. Look, it's not like the Golden State Warriors need another scorer, with them already having Steph, Klay, Andrew Wiggins, Jordan Poole. I can name a bunch, but having someone like McClung added to it just makes it that much more better. Now, in the 2022 California Classic Summer League, he was actually ranked 4th in scoring and actually had 13 points, which was really good to see. He actually shot 64% from the field, and he snagged 3.5 rebounds and 1.5 assists. Now, what makes McClung very different and why I think he's going to be such a great fit for the Golden State Warriors is that McClung can do it all when it comes to offense. He's not just a three-point shooter, he's not just a mid-range shooter, and he's not just a slasher. He's all 3 in 1. And if you do watch his highlights, you'll definitely see that he can do everything. Three-point shot, pull up mid-range. He can also drive to the bucket. Even at 6'2", he has insane bounce, and he can definitely slam it on you like Andrew Wiggins if he wanted to. And I think that's what really good to have someone like that on the team. Yes, it's great to have three-point shooters. Yes, it's great to have a slasher, but to have someone that can do it all and that is a certified bucket, I think McClung can really provide that, especially coming off the bench. And he can definitely work really well with Jordan Poole, and I think that's going to be an exciting 1-2 punch to see that come off the bench. And you know, we definitely saw that in his summer league highlights, and he's been putting up some really good numbers and doing it in very creative ways. So I think that's really going to help benefit the Golden State Warriors. They already have enough three-point shooters. They have enough, dunkers and, Andrew Wiggins or anything like that. So to have someone that can balance it all out, someone like McClung who could shoot the mid-range as well, pull up Jays like Jordan, I think is honestly going to really help Golden State Warriors, especially in that bench position. Reason number 2 is McClung's crazy athleticism. Now, he is only 6'2" and does weigh about 180 pounds. However, guys, McClung is an absolute beast. He is super fast on the floor, very agile, and he actually has a 42-inch vertical. Yes, guys, you heard that right. 42 inches, pretty much 43. I think it came in at 42 3/4. So basically 43, which is honestly ridiculous. And, during the time he did the combine, he was actually ranked 7th with the highest vertical reach. So I think that's honestly insane for someone of his height. He can definitely throw it down if he wants to, and I think that's going to play a huge advantage, not only with him slashing to the ring, but also on the defensive end. And I can definitely see that when he plays defense, guys. He's a great defender that's very slept on. I know a lot of players today, all they care about is the points, all they care about is the assists, the highlights, all that good stuff. But if you do watch the game and you do see the way McClung plays, he's a very good defender, especially for someone at 6'2". So he's not really too tall, and he is a little bit undersized when it comes to guards, especially nowadays. You have LaMelo, who's someone that's 6'6". You have 6'4" point guards now. Steph Curry is 6'4", so he is a little bit undersized. However, his athleticism definitely will play a huge part and have him blow by defenders very, very easily. And the couple of inches that these other players have over them, I'm telling you, with McClung's speed, with his vertical, he could definitely get by them, no doubt about it. And I think that's honestly great to see. It does help benefit him not only on offense when it comes to his great athleticism, but also on the defensive end as well. And that's why I could see him being a great rebounder as well. He actually did average 3.5 rebounds in the summer league, which is pretty good for someone of his height. And he's definitely not stat padding, especially in the summer league. A lot of these players are trying to get their stats up. So for him to still be able to get 3.5 rebounds is really good, especially for him being a point guard and him also at his height of 6'2". So I think that's going to play a huge advantage. It's great to have like someone like that come off the bench as well. With Gary Payton II now no longer in the team, I think it's good to have someone that's kind of like Andrew Wiggins in a sense of, they're a very run and gun player and who has great athleticism and can help speed up the team and speed up the tempo and keep up with that. So I think it's great to have him be a part of that second unit off the bench with Jordan Poole and other great players, because that second unit is definitely going to be just as strong as that first unit. unit, which is great to have. So the third reason why I think he will be a great fit is McClung playing in the G League and winning Rookie of the Year in the G League. Now, I think this is very important. He did win Rookie of the Year with some great stats. So he actually had 21.6 points, 6.6 rebounds, and 7.6 assists. Guys, he was absolutely putting up some crazy numbers, especially him at the point guard position, getting 6 rebounds a game and still dishing out almost 8 assists. This is honestly fantastic to see, and I think this really does show how efficient he actually is. I know the G League isn't the NBA, but these aren't just any normal players, guys. I'm telling you, the people that play in G League, they are still that next level up, and they could still drop 40 on your head top like there's no tomorrow. So, I know it's not the NBA, but I'm telling you, for him to be putting up those numbers in G League is a really good way to look at it on how he's going to be effective in the NBA. Yes, the numbers may be hindered because of his minutes, and he may not be the star player, but it does show he can put the ball on the floor. He can put up some great numbers, not only in points, but in rebounds and also assists. So I think that's a really good thing to look at. When it came to his three-point percentages as well, he's a great three-point shooter. He actually had, an average of 5.1 three-point attempts per game and was actually shooting 37.6% per game. So that was really good to see. And as you all know, as Golden State Warriors fan, we love to see some great three-point shooters. So he was putting up some great numbers. His field goal percentage was also 47%. So he's a highly efficient shooter, which was really good as well for South Bay Lakers, and which is why South Bay Lakers also did really, really good when it came to their season in the G League. So him winning Rookie of the Year, I think really did open up the Warriors' eyes that this guy may be the next big thing, and I think that's why they decided to poach him from the Lakers and get him as soon as possible in a Warriors uniform. And I think it will be exciting to see what he has in store now that he finally has a chance not only in the NBA, but to play with some of the greatest players in a championship team. He has played with the Lakers in the past. He was on a two-way contract, but him playing for the Lakers, with LeBron there and all these other stars, he's definitely not going to get the minutes that he was expecting. With the Warriors, he may get a couple of minutes here and there, but I think it's great to have teachers such as Curry there, Klay, Wiggins, all these great players, and I think McClung can definitely become something special. Reason number 4 is McClung is a great all-around player and is a stat sheet stuffer. Now, what I mean by this is that he can basically do everything on the floor. He can score, he can rebound, he can dish out assists, and he can also mark the best player on the other team and play really good defense. And do you know another player that could also do that as well? I think you may remember him as Gary Payton II. Now, I'm not comparing the two. I'm not saying McClung is on Gary Payton II's level, but I do think he's a great replacement for now. Now, you could never really replace someone like Gary Payton II, and I may do a video on him soon. He was a great player for the Warriors, and I think he was so crucial, especially for that second unit, and he did play some really great minutes. But things happen. We have to move forward, and I think McClung is a great replacement for that. He's still going to need some time to develop into an NBA player because he did just play G League. However, I do think it's not going to be too hard for him. There's not so much pressure for him to be an all-out or all-round superstar because, the Golden State Warriors already have enough superstars. They got Steph, they got Klay, they got Wiggins now, who's honestly playing at a really high level. They got Draymond. So, he really doesn't need to rush into becoming, someone that drops 30 points a game or 40 points a game. He's definitely in his early stages, and I think that's what really makes someone develop into a great player. He has a lot of time to become a good player as time goes on, but for now, I think he's going to be a perfect fit in that second unit and to provide what he can for this team in order for them to win another championship. But, speaking on that, when it comes to Gary Payton II and McClung, they both really do everything on the court. Gary Payton II, he could score if he had that corner three. He could also rebound, and he could also mark, some of the bigger players and also dish out assists when needed. And that's basically what McClung can do. Like I said, he averaged 21 points, which is good, 6 rebounds for a 6'2" point guard. And guys, he's going up against 7-footers, 6'10" people on a daily basis, and he can also still dish out 8 assists while also dropping 21 points still. So we may have another Mr. Triple-Double Russell Westbrook style in our hands. Obviously, we don't want someone like Russell Westbrook now, but basically, guys, he can definitely put up the stats on all sides of the floor, whether it's points, whether it's rebounds, assists, or even playing some great defense. And I think that's going to be a huge asset for Golden State Warriors, especially with what they lost in Gary Payton II. So, RIP to Gary the Payton II. Everyone thought he was going to stay. Unfortunately, he hasn't. But like I said, guys, as Warriors fans, we have to move forward, and I think he will be a great replacement. But let's get into reason number 5, and this is one of my favorite reasons, and the reason is Mac McClung's mentality. What I love about Mac McClung is that he doesn't really have a big ego. He's not trying to be the star of the Golden State Warriors. You can tell, and he has said this in a couple of interviews, and there's been social media talk around it, that Mac McClung is very much a role player, and he's accepted his role and does what it takes in order to win another championship, especially with the Golden State Warriors. And I think that's honestly fantastic to see. It's really good to see that, guys. You know, we've seen this with other teams when they make super teams or anything like that. Everyone's got an ego. Everyone's trying to be the star player. With someone like Mac McClung, he's coming into the league or coming into this team being like, what can I do for this team in order to make them better? And, you know, whatever role they want me to do, I'll do it for them so we can win another championship. And I think that's honestly great from Mac McClung to really have that mentality. That's what's going to help him win a championship, you know, if Golden State Warriors stay healthy and go all the way. And I think it's very refreshing to also see that. You know, Golden State Warriors, they really built on team play. Yes, you got Steph Curry, who's the star player. However, guys, they still do play like a team, okay? Steph, he may take the last shot all the time, but when it comes to the whole game, he's looking for his teammates and, you know, he's trying to get them involved. So, you know, Mac McClung is a great addition. Let me know down in the comments what you think, guys. Hope you did enjoy today's video. And yeah, guys, I'll see you soon. Peace.